scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here. And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he? He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance. Zanetti. So push round down the left-hand side. Looking for options for movement. And it's Kukcu. McAllister. Picks out brilliantly. And the shots! He's delivered all right! Well, talk about a real rude awakening.
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
A killer pass, perfectly delivered. I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
McAllister. Pressing high and with purpose. Mighty looking ball that. And it's Olmo. Roll did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. There's a sharp little ball here. Lovely. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. He did well there.
Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Stood up well to him there. This is Batistuta. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. This is Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. Kukcu. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Knocks it out wide. He's found a way through. He's having a shot!
What a goal!
Back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish any more control in the second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. He's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And
counter. Scholes. And the finish!
They've done it! It was coming! They hit that board! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Look at this real chance! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And again! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here.
Go for a shot!
Smooth as it gets!
Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Deftly away.
Neymar stood his ground strongly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's in plenty of space here.
What the goal?
There's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Deep into injury time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
I got it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Dish pada pista.
There's the whistle. Alessandro Costa-Curta, who doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power, and
What a block it was. Nice block over there. Hi, thank you so much for that. I love this
his
guy.
defenders of his time. Who's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's not a perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
It's run loose here.
It's a sharp pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Beckham. Yamal. And he's lost his man here. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa-Curta. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Batistuta. He's and the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ambitious ball here. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he plays one through. He's gone away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Front-footed pressing going on here. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Was looking wide.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's been cut out, well played. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Costa-Curta. Lovely, now then. He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Hi guys.
Tries to play it through. It's a throw in.
Costa-Curta. To the other side. That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. There's the end of the first half.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly has to be for the lack of trust.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's fabulous. Scholes.
Played into the middle. He's
Oh no.
That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Kupchu. That looks a decent ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goals simply because respective defences have been strong.
And it's Scholes. So nearly the perfect ball. Scholes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and
Gets his head on it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
that has not gone well.
Yamal. Zanetti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in a great position here.
Ball goes in.
And that has been cleared. And he's in on goal. There's Beckham with the clearance. It's loose here. And he's got a hit. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona, number 15. And we have our very first corner. Number 7, Scholes. Coming on the field. That is
Probably asking just too much. Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
What else, brother?
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Nothing goes so far.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Kupchu. Coming on
That's
the field.
definitely not his best.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's a danger. There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen loose again!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Offside.
It's an goal.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Zanetti.
And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might.
Neither was able to break through.
After all of that, Jim.
Wait, guys, wait a minute. Just few seconds. I want to be the bigger bite. Hi guys, hi. Thank you so much. Sorry for late, sir. I will come in. When I think it's so hard to break. Hi guys, please like my stream. Hi, like my life. Please क्यों होती है ऐसे जादू कर दिया
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a
मन के
game, but for the
एक
next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
The stadium is
Full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Hey bro, where are you going, brother?
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference?
Yamal,
Peter is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the...
Yamal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
great ball and he's in here. Yamal, there's a lot of possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha, and here's Lopez. Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos, and it's Chouameni, and the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Batistuta gets through. Chance!
Goal! Barcelona! And that is his 50th goal
For this, his current club. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant. Batistuta! And that has been clubbed away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well measured. Rafinha is on his own. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
So this to full level. And time for a call head. And that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Real chance! It's hit the upright. Nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Femi. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And Rafinha, and it's Lopez. And he's had a hit!
Ramin just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the play.
Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Raul. Today. Rafinha. Threads one in. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous.
What?
The pass is intercepted.
It's a smashing ball. There's the shot.
What happened?
finish of grip. It's half time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Great point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Raul looking to play him in, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Raul, and that has been cleared. And there's the clearance. And it's Lopez. Hakimi cuts it out. Almost an hour gone. Batistuta.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafael Leao. And a chance! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Now the manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, Peter, they're trying to clear offside here.
This stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitutions taking place.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Haaland looking to get on the end of this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donatoni. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.
Portugal, you are finished. Hi guys, thank you so much.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Portugal is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front.
Hi guys.
Because we always have in the past. You won't be happy with that one. Control. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Scholes. Can he get it through? Batistuta. And he was quick to react.
Xavi Alonso.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish right
From the top draw, and Portugal score first. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Portugal have fired. Takes a shot!
What a goal.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tries to play it through. Oh, what a
Oh, what a Haaland goal. What a goal.
They have their reward. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Batistuta. They're going to be quick to recover this. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up.
What a comeback.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Raul. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Batistuta. Oh, good take and a shoots!
Oh,
It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. Kupchu. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Scholes. Scholes with the cross.
Haaland! What a goal. Oh,
There's the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, and only one between them. Substitution for Barcelona.
Hi guys.
15.
So off we go once more.
Is number 22, Neymar.
It's an excellent interception. Kupchu. Now it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ronaldinho, this is promising. Ronaldinho was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Scholes. Coming on to replace him is promising position. 11, De Bruyne. Another throw in.
Hi guys. Where is my phone?
Kupchu.
Go!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's Ronaldinho.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's gone loose.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Passing nice and neat. That's gone all the way through to the keep. And here's the chance to counter. Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Chance for a shot! Looking to play him in. And again.
What the ball for
Oh, he did the last part right, but not the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender that you stay on side.
Hi guys.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider
Goes short.
pings it across, and the goalkeeper's put a good palm to that. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? That's clever. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Now it's Haaland. Vicious ball here.
Has been indicated.
Ronaldinho looking to run onto it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.